Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anna Claire Shiji. In case this is your first time to see this channel, I welcome you so very much. Today I am doing a video in English. Most of the videos that I've done here are in Swahili, so bear with me if you are a non-English speaker, but I'm trying to reach a bigger audience. That is part and parcel of my decision. So I'll be making Swahili videos and I'll be making English videos as well. So I want to share a story with you today that we can learn from. There is this lady that grew up in a very loving, comfortable, rich family, and she grew up so well. She was among people that never lacked much in their lives. She grew up with a father who is very loving. She grew up with a mother who is very loving, very attentive, and she grew up in a Christian family. She went to school in kindergarten. She also went to primary school, and she went to secondary school, and she did her advanced education, that is Form 5 and Form 6 for Tanzanian curriculum, and then she went to university, of which she pursued business administration degree. She performed very well in her studies, and throughout her life up to this point, there was no obstacle. There was nothing that would make her feel bad. There was nothing that would make her think about life and regret about life in any way. So everything was going very comfortably until she met her now husband. She met there at the university, but that guy at the university wasn't a student there, but he was one of the lecturers. But he was still young. He was one of the young lecturers. You know, some people that perform so well and then the university decides to recruit them after finishing their studies. That was one of them. So he was recruited immediately after his studies because he had performed so well, and he stayed there and he was teaching. So this guy pursued this lady, and he seemed at the beginning that he was very much in love with her, and he appreciated her so much, and he tried to start a friendship with her, which obviously led to a relationship between these two. And everything was going so well until this lady finished her university, and before she even got a job, this guy said that I have to come to your place, introduce myself, and I want to marry you. So this lady agreed, and all the procedures were followed. Introduction and all those, you know, all those things at the beginning were done perfectly, and the parents were so happy, even though that their daughter had not gotten a job first, but she has gotten somebody who wants to be her husband. They were happy about that. They knew that she'll be okay. They knew that she'll get married and then she'll start looking for a job. And the day came that these two lovebirds were supposed to get married, and they did got married. It was joyous, it was wonderful, and everybody was happy for them and wished them so well. But then after a few months, this guy started being different in behavior from the previous days, from the initial days that this lady knew him and decided to marry him. He started coming home late. He had so many excuses of not being with the lady. It's just 6 months past their wedding that she started noticing that the behavior of this guy is not the same, and he started being abusive, both vocally and also physically, which was very, very challenging to this lady, because remember, of course, nobody deserves to get this kind of treatment, but remember, this lady had grew up in a very nice family with everything provided for her, and she has never experienced this kind of behavior, this kind of issues, and she never even knew how to deal with them. So she contacted her family members, her parents, especially her mom, and she was telling her that this guy has changed a lot very abruptly, and I don't know what's going on, and I've tried to talk to him to calm down, to just be nice and all that, but he doesn't seem to care. He's saying that I'm complaining a lot, I'm nagging a lot, and all those kind of things. So at the end of the day, I'm so confused and I don't know what I should do with what is going on. I'm getting very frustrated, I'm getting beaten, I'm getting, you know, verbally abused, and he's always commenting on my body, saying that I've gained so much weight now since we have gotten married, and all those kind of things. And the mother was just consoling her daughter and trying to tell her, you know, just try to bear with him, continue to be kind, pray for him, and all those things that we know, you know, mothers, they tell their children because they want the best for their children. And of course, behind closed doors, this mother was heartbroken, was sad, was thinking as to why this has happened, because they were expecting that they are going to live a very nice life and very comfortable, and there wouldn't be anything wrong. So after 1.5 years, things got very serious, and this guy, his behavior was not changing. It was just deteriorating in a very high speed, and this lady had to decide to divorce this guy, unfortunately. So with that decision, she had to go back to her parents' house and think as to why this has happened. So the lesson that we can learn here, of course, she hadn't gotten a job yet, but she was still looking. As you know, that sometimes jobs, they are not easy to find like that. So she was still looking, but after 1.5 years, she decided that she has to divorce this guy for her own mental health, for her own prosperity and all those things, because she just felt like she had married somebody who is completely different from the one that she knew before. And this is the lesson that we can take from this story. We as parents, you know, the devil sometimes will wait to see your children grow, and then they will use their partner to destroy that child of yours. So as parents, we have to pray for our children continuously, and we have to pray for the partners that they are going to have, so that they will continue having a good life and a peaceful life and a loving life, and, you know, to be able to build their own families. Because the devil may not penetrate your family, but be able to penetrate to your children through the partners that they get. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe for more videos like this and other inspirational stories and other self-help kind of videos I'll be sharing here. And I wish you a very happy new year 2025.